Hi, my name is Krista Howell, and I'm doing a video presentation on Family Social Studies Night for my class on ECED 413. I hope you enjoy this presentation. A Family Geography Night is an event put on by the school that is welcome to all students and family members. My topic and theme is going to be Explore Our World through Geography. My purpose of this Family Geography Night is to involve early elementary and their family members in a night filled with fun, hands-on geography activities. We will be working with social academic context standards K-10, locating, identifying, and describing places of importance of self, family, school, and culture. Most children love to learn about things that involve places around them, and my goal is to make this night a fun family learning night. This night is all about having fun with geography while bringing their families and learning more about the world around them and thinking and identifying places of importance. The target age group will be kindergarten through 3rd grade. Who wouldn't have fun doing things outside? Communication. Communication is a big thing. When it comes to preparing for Family Geography Night, there is a lot to do in order to make sure everything runs smoothly and nothing is forgotten. I will need to put out flyers at my local businesses, post offices, along with our school's newsletter, as well as social medias. I will also communicate with parents face-to-face. Face-to-face communication is always great because then you know that the communication has reached them. I will do a rough overestimate due to the number of children I know I have since we are a small rural community. We're going to do careful thought and planning to go into selecting these things. It is important to select a time and date that most families should be able to attend. The date will be April 4th at 5 p.m. till 7 p.m. I chose it to be on a Thursday because I have had better turnouts doing these kinds of functions on the last day of school, a couple hours after school has been let out for the day. We will have a light meal and some activities in the school cafeteria and outside in the schoolyard. Like I mentioned earlier, we will be inviting early elementary and their families. Logistics. It is important to select the time of year, location, and alternative location most families should be able to attend. I will want to be able to do some of these activities outside, but if the weather is bad, we will need to have a backup plan. I chose April because it is normally not too hot and rain is not as bad. I have chosen the school gym as my backup plan for the outdoor activities. If weather does not permit us to have them outdoors, we will have them in the gym. Volunteers. We all need volunteers. So, I will get my volunteers together. Older high school students and teachers always work great for volunteers. I work at a school. I'll ask high schooler students and teachers for help. So recruiting will not be a problem. Their duties will be serving food and helping with activities and setup and cleanup. The last thing teachers can do is, in preparation for Family Geography Night, is briefly go over the activities that will be there with the volunteers a couple of days prior to the event. By doing this, the volunteers will be familiar with the materials and ready to do the activities when the children arrive with their families. Next, supplies. Those are a biggie. We will need 50 paper plates, 10 cheese pizzas, 10 pepperoni pizzas, salad to feed at least 50 people, 2 different popular dressings, water, and napkins. The cafeteria will have tables and chairs. I will use the tables and chairs from the gym for the activities outside. Most of all, the most important thing is that we have children. Children are the big thing. And the reason I picked pizza is because most children love pizza. You can't go wrong serving pizza. Activities. We will go over all my lovely activities. My first activity is going to be, where are you from? The first activity is, where are you from? This activity will be the first activity we'll do, and they will start making their way outside to the other stations. The supplies will be, they will need the Oregon map that is enlarged, and they will have black Sharpie pens and gold star stickers. As they come out with their parents, they will be placing a sticker on the map of where they were born, and they'll take the Sharpie and put their initials on it. So I went over my supplies and the objective. Our next activity will be paper globes. We will need glue packets, colored pencils, crayons, markers, and clear tape. Our objective will be, we'll assist the parents, and the volunteers will do this as well, with coloring and gluing and taping the globes together and assembling their own globes. The next activity will be geography passports. The supplies we'll need for this is handmade passports with pages from each station and a compass rose stamp. As the families arrive to eat dinner, each will be given a geography passport which will list all the centers they can visit. When they complete an activity at the center, they will be given a geo sticker to place on their passport. The next activity would be worry beads. This activity, you will need a roll of yarn, at least 100 yards, 1,000 beads of variety colors. The Greek people traditionally used worry beads as a relaxation technique to diffuse their concerns. When they had problems, they reached for their string of beads placed it behind them, and they would count by twos. This will help the children if they have worries, so this is exploring their cultures. The next activities will be painting my family. The supplies needed for this will be paper, rolls of paint, paint primary colors, white construction paper, paint smocks, and pencils. This is an idea that I came up with myself. What kid doesn't like to paint? Part of this standard was to describe places of importance of self, family, and what better way to do it than painting it. Okay, the sixth activity is called Spaghetti Noodle Geography. After they discuss with their families and decide where a majority of their family is from, then they will be given a picture of that state. They will then be given their supplies and asked to use the spaghetti noodles and a piece of construction paper, and they will try to make the state with that piece of spaghetti noodle by gluing this piece of spaghetti onto the construction paper in the shape of their state. And then my final activity is a geography puzzle. The school will purchase this puzzle before the family night. The puzzle will be 500 pieces, a USA puzzle. All the groups can rotate around and help put it together. Most kids love puzzles, so why not have a puzzle station for them? The children will be learning and not even know that is what they're doing. It'll also be a way to kind of fill up space as they rotate. Lastly, my night has ended, and hopefully all my families will have left and be satisfied with all the learning and fun their children have had. There was one family that has left with a nice family door prize, an outdoor prize. Thank you for taking the time to watch my presentation on my family geography night. I hope you learned something from my presentation. Goodbye.